Alrighty guys, today you're going to start a little project called Macromolecule of the Year. So if you open that up, it says you'll be completing the following project, which is explained in the PDF below. You have two options for completing this project. You can either use a piece of paper to make your poster, or you can create a slide in Google Slides. Both will need to have the same information, and you might need to get a little creative if you're using Google Slides because you're not going to be taking pictures from the internet and putting them in. You'll be drawing them with the shapes in Google Slides. So before I go into the details of what you're going to be doing with that, this is what Google Slides looks like. And here is the shape icon. So you will definitely have to be making, you might have squares depending on what the structure of your macromolecule will look like. And then you would want to add a line to show that you have a bond. And maybe I would have another shape in there. Maybe I'll put a circle in there this time. Move it over. And then you would want to have a text box in there so that you could tell me, what atom this is supposed to be representing. So I would say that that is representing an H for hydrogen. Now that's just one small part of the project, this drawing piece. So if I go back into it here, I'm going to click on that PDF. All right, here we go. So Macromolecule of the Year project. Vote for me. Since it's election season anyhow, I figured we'd do a little campaign poster for Macromolecule. And he's down here saying, I promise to be the best molecule. I promise equality among all molecules and change. Lots and lots of change. There are 4 types of macromolecules you have learned about in this class: carbohydrates, lipids, protein, and nucleic acids. We know that all 4 are built around the element carbon. Carbon is the building block of life because it can form 4 very stable bonds with other atoms. The goal of this project is for you to compete against your classmates to see if one macromolecule is more important than another. You will create a colorful, detailed campaign poster that shows everyone that your macromolecule is the best and most essential molecule for life. So if you're doing this on paper, I'm going to put these up around the room and in the hallway to decorate it a little bit because it's kind of bland here. If you're doing it in Google Slides, I'm going to put them all into one big presentation, and probably next week we'll go through and we'll take a look at what you guys created. The total is worth 35 points, and you're going to have today and tomorrow to work on this. So you have 2 days. I'm expecting them to look nice. Here's what your campaign poster must include. You need the name of your macromolecule. You want it to be some type of a catchy name, as long as it includes it. For example, Carl the Colossal Carbohydrate. So this would be a poster about carbohydrates. What do you look like? Focus on the chemical structure for this portion. You can draw a silly molecule as long as it has the basic structure within it. So like this guy here, he's on his way to becoming a nucleic acid with that 5-carbon sugar there. They just didn't finish drawing him yet. Its supporters, investors, and personal friends, that's going to be the elements that it's made up of. So carbohydrate, you'd want to have carbon, hydrogen, and oxygen in the correct ratio. What are the polymers and monomers called? The function, what are the major functions of your macromolecule? So you may need to do a little bit of research here. Carbohydrates are made, or they are used for short-term energy. But is there anything else that they do? Where do you reside? Where are you found in cells? And what types of foods are you found in? So the nucleic acid, that's going to be the main one that's found inside of cells. The other ones are going to be different types of foods. How do you work with other macromolecules? Do you rely on each other? And why are you so special? Why should you get our vote? So you're campaigning for a carbohydrate to be the best one. Or if you're picking protein, you're campaigning for proteins to be the best one. Below is the rubric. Each thing is worth 5 points. As long as you go through and you have all of these bullet points in your poster, you'll be good to go. To give you an idea of what campaign posters look like, I Googled campaign poster for vegetables. I didn't want to get into politics here, so here's one. your own vegetables all year round. They got a nice picture here of some different vegetables. If you dig for victory now. Or here's one, the failed lemon. So this is going to be a poster about lemons, the ugly carrot, the grotesque apple. Here's going to be another one for what looks like carrots. Eat them to defeat them, a poster for vegetables. Looks like it could be a movie poster. Join the fight, I think that one is supposed to say. Here's a good one. Re-elect broccoli, the super healthy superfood. Source of calcium.ca. So your poster is obviously going to have a little bit more information on it, but you do want to have some kind of a nice picture, a nice little catchy title so that we know what you're going for here. Again, you'll have 2 days, so you have today in class and tomorrow in class to get this one done. Alrighty guys, I will talk to you later.